What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Team. We are drawing ever closer to the final of this transfer window cup. Can we go on and win it today? That is the question. As you can see here guys, I sold some more players and I had to relist some of the guys that didn't sell. Hopefully these guys start to sell now. This is like the 5th or 6th time that I've actually relisted these players, and I would have expected them to be moved on by now, but hopefully we'll be able to get those done. What I'm going to do guys as well, just to let you know, I've got a few people asking me about another trading episode. Once these players sell and once I either win or do not win the cup final here, I'm going to do a trading hour, another live trading hour for you, so that will be either tomorrow or the day after. I just want to say as well guys, a huge thanks for the support on yesterday's episode of the Ultimate Team. I wondered if you guys could get me to 3,000 likes. You smashed the shit out of that and got me to like 3,800 likes currently. So that's just pretty damn awesome. If we could aim for something similar again, that would just be, yeah, you guys are just too much, man. You guys are too much. You don't realize, you genuinely don't realize how much I appreciate you as fans and as supporters, and really do take your feedback on board, and whether you notice it or not, or whether your feedback is used in my videos or not, I do try and adapt my videos to make you guys the happiest you can be. Anyway, we're going to move on from that soppy kind of I love you crap and get into the series. So I bought a fitness card. I spent literally about 20 minutes wondering whether or not I should buy one, or whether I should go out and buy another team and play a game to to regain the fitness of these players. But I bought a fitness card for 23 or 2,400 coins. For 3,000 or 3,500 coins, I probably could have built a cheap BPL team and just played a game with it, but you know, YOLO. So I bought the fitness card there, and in the semi-finals we come up against this dude. He's got a starter pack by, you know, there's nothing else that could be said about that. If that's not a starter pack, if he's been playing this game for a while and has that team, he really needs to figure out how the hell to play Ultimate Team. But this was going to be a game that was going to be easy for me. I was obviously going to make it into the final, and Terrell Forbes there scoring, the centre back, scoring his first goal for the club to make it 1-0 to me. And after that goal went in, that was like the only goal in the first half. It was a half that I dominated and should have scored a few more goals. But when you come up against a bronze team with poor chemistry like that, well, when I come up against a bronze team with poor chemistry like that, I tend to try and go for nice goals, skill goals, fancy flicks and trick goals, long range goals and the likes. And it wasn't happening, and as you saw, I only scored from a corner. So I decided to, in the second half, just to go for a few more regular goals, just to guarantee me that win, you know, just in case some getting EA'd appears. But Jermaine Beckford there with a long range shot and a fantastic finish. The keeper had no chance to make it 3-0. And we had time, or was that 4-0? Yeah, sorry, that was the 4th goal. That was 4-0, and so that ended 4-0, and that put us into the final. Now I've come up against 3 relatively easy teams all the way through to the semi-final, so I was quite well hoping for an easy final opponent. You know, I really wanted just a nice, comfortable game. Go in there, win those 4,000 coins, come back out, and then boom, give you guys a trading hour. But the team I came up against in the final, and just to show you I am in the final there, so I won 5-0, 5-0 and 4-0 in the lead up to the final. And I'm thinking this cup is easy. There's nothing that could be put in my path that's going to stop me from winning this trophy. My players still got real good fitness, they got perfect morale. I'm liking this team. I like the pace of this team, I like the shots in this team. But in the final guys, look at the team we come up against. God damn. He has got an awesome Brazilian team. You know, this is one of to make it 2.5 stars, this is one of the best Brazilian teams you're going to get. He's got Wallison up front with an attribute cards on him, an attribute card, dude. This is the final. And then he's got Canu in defense. He's got Adrian, the centre forward, an incredible player. And I just wasn't able to compete in this final. I mean, I say that, I mean, like, the game was, I had chances, I just wasn't able to put my chances away. And he scores there in the 14th minute with Wallison, and there's some terrible defending here. Try to like step inside of the defender, and look at that for a break, and he squares it across, as probably I would have done in the final as well. And Adrian there scoring to make it 2-0. It was 2-0 at half-time, guys, and like I said, I had chances. You know, he had 7 shots and 7 on target, as you'll see there. I had 6 shots and 3 on target. Very even in terms of possession, but I was unable to put my chances in the back of the net. And then just after the kickoff, he scores an absolutely fantastic goal, running down the right-hand side here. and sends it through. Now the goal itself is really good. The way he got the goal isn't too good. I try and head it out, and then there's Wallison with the overhead kick, and boom, you can't stop that. You can't even be mad at that. You've got to look at that, and you've just got to admire the brilliance. You know, you've got to admire the skills. You've got to admire the techers. You just got. I even watched the replay. I didn't even try and skip the replay, because look at that overhead kick, boom, straight into the bottom left-hand corner. The keeper has no chance, and 3-0 is unfortunately how it finished. So I was unable to win this trophy. I am going to try and win it again. But what I'm going to do first of all is going to put in a trading hour for you guys, and just after the game there, by the time that game finished, I had sold on a fair few more things from the trade pile. We've got a healthy coin total right now. As you saw there, we've got a lot more players sold. The attributes card sold. Some of the stuff from the pack, obviously the contracts and stuff, sold. We finally got rid of Quintero for 19,000 coins. We picked him up for 16,750, so made a bit of profit on him. I made a little bit of profit on some more of these players. That centre midfielder there finally selling. Conco is someone that's really not going, and struggling to sell him. I could drop his price down by a couple more 100 coins, but I don't really want to make a loss on him. I'd rather just relist him as many times as possible. But guys, we are at the end of the episode now, so if you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.